Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Simon The Sorcerer 3D. We have made it into this weird land with Swampy's head up above us. Well, it looks like Swampy, it's one of Swampy's race anyway. Now we've got this resurrection checkpointy thing on the floor. So I'm guessing we're probably going to maybe die here. Also, I'm not sure why it selected the disc in the top corner. Was that the Feeble Files disc? Is that what that is? Most important item in the universe. No, but whatever it is, it's selected it. So I guess through we go. Oh, it's like some sort of like bridge. Okay, light bridge. Oh, hello, Swampy from ancient Greece.
Oh,
hello,
Swampy. Is that you? Becoming's no further. Swampy, it's me, Simon.
Yeah.
I know not who you are, strangely dressed person, but I am knowing that you cannot be crossing the bridge.
Weird. Looks like Swampy. Sounds like Swampy. But isn't Swampy. This place is starting to scare me.
Bridge only for people leaving the center of controls. No people may be crossing the bridge in the direction you was walking in.
But...
and only walking allowed on the bridge.
Oh.
No running or jogging, or you will be evaporating.
Okay.
Evaporated?
Well, actually, you is really being transported back where you started.
Yeah, okay, fine.
So you can only cross the bridge from the other side?
That is correct.
And how do I get over there?
Across the bridge.
Right, okay. So we can only walk.
Now prepare to be evaporated.
No, that's not fair. I don't want to be evaporated. Apparently we're being evaporated. AKA transported back to this stone. Right, so he said no running
So
or
you can
jogging.
only cross the bridge from the other side. That makes things a little difficult.
So we can only cross it from the other side. Anyway, let's change to... How do we change to walk mode? There we go. So we hold shift. Alright, so we can only cross from the other side, so it's in coming back towards us. But how do we... There's nothing to interact. Hello.
Oh.
No, we're walking. We're walking-ing. Okay. Fine. I mean, is there anything we can do in here? I guess we could head back. You got any ideas?
Haven't you saved the universe yet?
No?
It's more difficult than you might imagine.
Okay, she's got no ideas. I don't think we really want to go back through, I wouldn't have thought, because this feels like it... I mean, I don't even know if we can go back through. But this definitely feels like endgamey. Can we look at anything? We can't even look at the big thing, so... Oh, he's like,
No jogging on the bridge.
we're not jogging. We're walking-ing. Wait. We weren't even on the bridge yet. Oh, this guy's harsh. Okay, so we can't jog, we can't run, and we need to cross from the other side. I mean, how are we going to cross from the other side? We got anything that can help us? Can we use, like, the bird? He didn't say we can't fly. He didn't say we can't fly. So... Can we use the bird? Oh! Maybe. Oh, that.
No loitering on the bridge.
Oh, God. Okay, so we can't loiter. This guy's harsh. Okay, so we're going to have to... We can't stand still. We have to walk, but we also have to go from the other side? Okay, I mean, is it a riddle? If we were coming from the other side, we'd be walking, like, back towards the portal. So do we have to, like... Is it a case of... so we can do that. So do we just have to, like, get to a point where he... Where he just thinks we're walking the correct way? Yeah, okay, I think it is. Right. Don't you try and do a sneaky one and come out quicker. So this is just going to be like a slow going cross then, isn't it? Oh god, the camera angle change is a bit irritating. Nothing to see here, other Swampy. Yeah, that camera angle change is going to be a problem, isn't it? Because it could flip the controls while the guy's out of the tower. Which is not ideal. Luckily it creaks to let us know he's coming out. Back inside, please. Oh, it's hurting my finger to hold the shift key for so long. Alright, I don't know how much further this goes. Come on. Oh, he's going to come out again. Nothing to see here, buddy. Oh, it's really hurting my finger holding the shift key down. Alright. We can't run though, because if we run, then he'll come out and tell us off. So, I'm just going to have to hope that he doesn't emerge again. I think we did it! Where the hell are we now? I can't see anything. And has the game crashed? Okay guys, well, the game, as you saw, crashed when I got to the end of that little light bridge thing and made it through to, well, started to make it through to whatever was next, but the game just completely closed itself, and then I was getting that error 1.01 screen again, which apparently is a thing where the game just completely crashes and you have to restart. I've tried restarting and doing that puzzle 6 times now, and every single time it crashes at that part of the game, which is not ideal. I've done some Google searching, and apparently it's like a known bug, and some people are saying that sometimes you can bypass it by making sure that the swamp creature isn't coming out of that tower or going back into the tower whenever you're going through to the next screen. None of that is working for me. I just cannot get the game to work, and I'm getting sick of restarting my computer every time it goes wrong. So, unfortunately, that is the end of the Let's Play, which just about sums up how this Let's Play has gone, doesn't it? I just can't actually progress any further with it. It won't let me physically, which is a shame, because I wanted to complete it. I wanted the bragging rights of saying that I managed to get through this roller coaster of a game, shall we say, but unfortunately, that's just not gonna happen. So the Let's Play is done. I will sum up my thoughts, I suppose. I wasn't ready to do this, but here we go. Let me start with the positives. I quite enjoyed the humour in this game. I think Simon is more of a jerk in this than he is in the first 2 games, but he actually gets his comeuppance quite a few times. He, you know, when he's rude to people or takes the pee, sometimes things happen to him that are a consequence of that, and I think that's quite cool. The puzzle design is actually quite interesting. There are some really very interestingly designed, unique puzzles in this game that I liked a lot. I think there is some really good design that's gone on in it. What else did I like about this game? Some of the mini games, the little side games and things in the carnival and stuff were quite fun. Some were very difficult and a little bit frustrating, but for the most part I quite enjoyed them. The visuals themselves, I mean, they're a bit crude, but you sort of stop noticing them after a while when you're playing. You just get used to them, and you know, it's just a byproduct of its time. This is when adventure games were going into the 3D sort of space, and you know, technology is what it was. It was limited at the time. It's not particularly pretty, but it's not awful. So I suppose now we go into the negatives. Horrible performance on modern machines. I'm assuming it wasn't like this when the game came out, but it just really doesn't work very well on modern PCs. The constant stuttering and glitching and crashing and things not loading in properly, it made it a very difficult play, I'll be honest. There were several times where I was ready to quit this game, and then in the end it doesn't even matter, does it, because I couldn't complete the game anyway. But from what I've heard, the ending is rubbish and doesn't explain anything, and it doesn't get resolved in the next game anyway, because it's almost like a soft reboot of the series from an American point of view. We're not going to be playing Simon 4 and 5 because number 1, you can't get them on online stores, so you have to have a physical copy, and number 2, I'm all Simoned out, to be honest, after this one. Simon The Sorcerer Origins is coming out later this year. We probably will do a Let's Play of that at some point because it looks interesting, and that's more of a prequel from what I understand. So we'll do that one at some point, but 4 and 5 won't be happening. This game, I think my biggest frustration with it is that at the bare bones, there is a really good adventure game here. There's some pretty good elements. There's a lot of thought that obviously went into some of it, but just horrible optimization, and it feels like at times the game just wasn't actually tested with players before it was released. Like, there's just some illogical stuff that if it had been tested, people would have pointed it out, and some little sort of performance and glitchy things that I'm sure people would have pointed out. So I don't know if this game ever was tested by people. I don't know. It could have been a good adventure game. If the bare bones had been expanded on properly, I feel like it could have been a solid adventure game. You get a lot for your money here. I mean, we were up to episode 73, and I don't know how close we were to the end. It felt like we were pretty close, maybe an episode or two away from finishing it. So that's a lot of game time. Some of it is padding, running backwards and forwards around the world, but actually the world was quite interesting to explore. There were a lot of bare areas between locations on the map, which, you know, probably could have been shrunk down a bit, but they weren't terrible. And I did enjoy the story for the most part as well. I think it was quite cool, but just, it's not fun when you're playing a game that behaves as badly as this one does. You never know whether, you know, an item is going to move location in the inventory, and then you're sometimes selecting an item and the icon doesn't match up to what item you're using, and then you don't know whether the game has glitched and that's what's going on, or whether you're just using the wrong item altogether and you're not solving the puzzle the right way. It's a bit of a horrible experience, I'll be honest, and it taints what could have been a good game, and that's my biggest frustration with it. But there we go. It's done. I'll probably watch a video on YouTube to see, you know, what happens at the end, even though I've been told that it's, you know, nothing really happens. But there we go. A shame, because I did want to complete it, but it's not going to happen. So thank you very much for joining me on this. I'm going to have a video up in an hour or two on the channel which will announce the next Let's Play, which is going to be replacing this one in the Tuesday-Saturday slot. So I hope you will all join me for that one. It's going to be an experience. It's going to be difficult. It's probably going to be the toughest challenge I've ever had adventure game-wise on the channel. So if you want to look forward to me suffering and pulling my hair out, then that is one to keep an eye on. That's all I'll say about it. You'll have to watch the other video to see what that is going to be. So as always, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate those of you who stuck around for this monstrosity of a game in places. But it's been fun seeing your comments and interacting with you all and seeing what you think about the game. And yeah, you know, I'm a bit salty that it's ended this way, but what can you do? So as always, thank you very much for watching. A big thank you to my patrons: Arcades Games, Wayne Nate, Paul from the Phantom Fellows, Lyle, Hobo, Numinous, Kumadim, Paul Leone, Flossie the Sheep, JohnCom555, Chrissy, Paul James, Salties, Adventure Game Geek, and Megan. And I'll see you all next time.